And honestly, let me just quickly spotlight for all of you. Welcome to our first We Love Socks Along live, YouTube live. This is our cast-on party, and I am so excited to have Anita. Hello, everyone. With me during the live. Anita is also staying. If you have followed most of the live, she's normally on our YouTube live, chats in the Zoom as part of a participant, and I asked her today, but come sit with me while we're doing the live. And let me just tell you, you can probably see I am sweating. Anita had to witness the whole drama. So we have currently load shedding. It just happened to be that load shedding in South Africa started yesterday again. And then, so I've already set up the time and everything with everybody. And then something else is not the generator. I'm just so scared that the generator is generating else.
I hear the generator. You can come now.
Guys, I'm so sweating. I was running around anyway. And then my husband started up the generator yesterday. All went well. 5 minutes before 12, our electricity is supposed to go down at 12 o'clock. And Anita said to me yesterday, are we going to be okay? I'm like, yes, we have a generator. So 5 minutes before 12, my husband is like, okay, go turn on the power and push the green button. So I'm like going to do that, because normally when we have load shedding, which we had, I think in March last year, that was the last time, we start the generator before the power actually goes off. So then it's like a seamless, no electricity loss type of feeling in the house. And so I'm like screaming to him, but nothing is happening. It doesn't work. So... And I'm like, oh my word, Anita's on her way. What about the live? Then we had to use so there was something wrong with regards to the power system and the battery actually doing the charge up for the generator. So I had to pull out my car, use my car as to generate some electricity to get the generator going. So I'm like hot. Okay, I'm like really hot. I'm not fully prepared. But let's quickly welcome to everyone. I want to quickly welcome Sylvia from Australia and Jalene from My Square Hat here in South Africa. She is the crochet designer for one of the patterns, the discount pattern in our WhatsApp community group. So Jalene, thank you so very much for that discount. And I saw already I don't know how many is going to actually crochet a sock pattern, and that makes me so excited to see, you know, that getting attention as well as, you know, we all always see the knitting patterns, and I'm very excited to see some sock patterns.
Yeah. There's a lot of knitted patterns out there, but it's also, I think crochet, everybody's scared of the sickness and stuff, and I think we must just try it for once and know if it's working or not. And that's, they always say crochet is quicker than knit.
Yeah.
So if you quickly knit a pair of socks, go and crochet them.
Yeah, use Jalene socks. I see Lynn is also joining us. And then hello to everyone on YouTube Live. I really had to think about what am I going to do if the generator is not working. I was thinking about who must I message. I must message on the group. I must send the message on YouTube. But luckily, like 10 minutes. It was not even 10 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes before the time the generator started. I was like, oh my word, I'm so grateful. All right, so hello. Lynn is joining us. Lishan, she says, hello, lovely ladies. Yvette says, hi all, I have just cast on my socks. Oh, Yvette. Janet says, hello, ladies. Hello, Janet. Hello, Susanna. She says, great to see Australia represented too by Sylvia. That's so nice. Michelle from Stitching Stories. Hello, Michelle. Janet says, yes, having a cup of tea. I have my 2 little granddaughters asleep upstairs. Pray they sleep through. We are praying that they are sleeping through. Both me and Anita has glass of ice water. Guys, it is
too.
So cheers, Sylvia. Hi, Lynn. Lynn is in our community group, the pattern designer that is giving discounts to her knitted pattern. So thank you for that, Lynn.
Pleasure.
All right. So, let me quickly just do the last comments for now. Timeless Memories. Hello. So they say hi from Cape Town. Hello. Here from Bloemfontein. And Rosemary says hello all. Hello, Rosemary. All right. So I think I will talk last. I have not costed on. There was no time today for me to do that. I was thinking that I will have like 15 minutes time when the generator started up to organize that, and then it didn't work out that way. So I think let's start with Sylvia. Sylvia, will you show us what you are casting on? What is your pattern choice? Are you going to knit? Are you going to crochet?
I am going to knit. It's called Brisbane socks.
Oh, wow.
They're going to be a chevron sock. It's by a friend of mine. She's a sock designer, Kath Martin, and she's on Instagram as mindful.melbourne.maker.
Oh, wow.
And this is my sock yarn.
Is that from, what is the mill's name in Australia?
What, sorry?
Oh, I see it's a Katja concept.
Yeah, it's a Katja concept.
Okay, cool. I was thinking it is...
the Bendigo Woolen Mills.
No, I thought it was a Bendigo yarn, actually.
No, not this one.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. I have this in my stash, so I thought I'll use it for this stripy socks.
That's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, so this is I just cast it on.
Oh, so you just cast it on now?
I just cast it on.
Oh, that is so cool. I see you do it on 9-inch circulars. Is that going to be the only socks that you'll be making?
At the moment, yes, because I have lots of other things on the go.
How many whips do you have?
Yeah.
How many whips?
Probably 4. I have 2 blankets and a cardigan and a few other things. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did finish my summer tea.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to be on any of the Zoom nights for the summer tea, but I finished it.
It is gorgeous. The pics that you loaded on Instagram is really, really gorgeous. It's a beautiful top.
Yeah, it was so fun to do.
Wow. Is it all ribbing at the top?
Yes, this is ribbing, and then you do a line of increases and then ribbing, and then it's stockinette.
Wow.
It's a bit of raglan increases.
Oh, it's gorgeous. That is really gorgeous.
Yeah. I would definitely make more.
It's actually reminding me almost of the ranunculus, because the ranunculus also has like normal increases.
That's right.
Yes, and then you end with raglan increases. Yeah, so it has the same type of build of. Yeah, that's interesting. It's beautiful. I love it, Sylvia. Yeah, right. It's classic. It's a very classic look.
It's a classic look.
And actually, is it the undyed yarn that you used?
No, it's 100% cotton, and this is from Bendigo Woolen Mills.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think it's a parchment, the color is called. So I think it is dyed.
Really beautiful. Oh, wow. All right. Thanks, Sylvia, for joining us.
Thank you.
I see we lost Lynn. Somehow we lost Lynn. And we also have Jalene. I'm excited to see what you're going to be making.
I'm making a new pattern. Hopefully it works out. There's some bits and pieces that I haven't figured out.
Oh, wow. A sock pattern?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I've made 2 toes and they're all ribbed.
Oh, wow.
That part I figured out, and then the foot is figured out. It's basically the heel that I'm still up in the air about.
Oh, wow. I haven't done, I'm not talking about bed socks, crochet bed socks. I'm talking about real socks, wearing it with shoes, like real sock pattern, right? I don't know. Actually, I must actually go and have a look. I did, but now I forgot. The heel construction of the crochet pattern, how does that work?
It depends. There's quite a few different ones. I can't remember the one I used for the Wanderer sock now off my head, but this one I'm thinking of an afterthought heel, like a knitted one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you going then to cut the crochet?
Sorry?
Are you going to cut the crochet to add in the afterthought?
No, I'm gonna make the foot and the gusset and then the leg, and then I'll do the afterthought heel.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is
Hopefully
very-
it works out. We'll see.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I'm so excited for those that is doing the Wanderer's sock to actually,
Yes.
I'm so excited about to see their progress, really.
Yes,
I'm
me
wondering,
too.
for those that is currently watching, are there any of you that's crocheting socks? And if you do crochet socks, please let us know what is the pattern name. Are you doing Julie's pattern, the Wanderer's socks? Or are you doing another pattern? We would love to know. It's wonderful that we have some crochet socks in this make along. It
Yes,
makes me,
definitely.
yeah. What yarn are you using, Julie?
I'm using Miss Lamotte, the feather base, which is a merino and nylon combination.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Miss Lamotte. She's got beautiful yarns.
Yes. I'm using this color and then this one.
Oh, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous.
It's
I love
called
it.
Poppy, which is one of my favorite colors of hers.
But isn't that like the best? Like everyone loves that color. Oh, wait. Let me show you. You also have Poppy. Like I have it too. But this was when I didn't know anything about how to buy yarn, right? And
Yes.
it was like in the beginning stages of my natural fiber journey. And I was like, I'm freaking out about Miss Lamotte's yarns. It's so gorgeous. And you can't buy everything, right? And
Yeah.
this Poppy colorway
Yes.
is one of my first skeins that I bought, but this is DK weight. So this is waiting for a very special project. And so this Poppy way is a very much loved and favorite base of Miss Lamotte.
Yes, definitely.
It is a gorgeous, gorgeous base. Yeah, so I have a Poppy in my stash on DK weight. So yeah, I can imagine it's going to be so beautiful, Julia. I'm excited to see. Let's quickly read some. So thank you for joining us,
Thank you.
Julia. I'm so happy that you're here. All right, let me remove the spotlight for all of us so we're all on the screen. And then I'm going to read the comments, and then Anita will tell us what she will be making. And then I will show you what I'll be making. My plans, I have not casted on. Let me just quickly go back to the comments. All right. Susanna says, wow, 19 people already in the house. Get those thumbs up in nice and early for our Jalene. Oh, Susanna's always the cheerleader of our community. Thank you, Susanna. So yeah, please remember to give the video a like. Lishan says, a beautiful pattern, Sylvia. Yeah, it is a beautiful pattern, right?
Thank you.
Susanna says, Kath also has a YouTube channel, Mindful Melbourne Maker, and a
Yes.
free sock pattern called Melbourne Socks, which I was thinking of knitting. So there's a free pattern for those knitters that maybe would be interested in going to look at Kath's YouTube channel, and also maybe her sock pattern called Melbourne Socks. Then Janet says, I'm waiting for my February Socks of the Month club to come from Bombed Yarns in Tasmania. Oh, wow. In the meantime, I have a whip which has scrappy socks from Everything Shapes Us. That sounds awesome. Scrappy socks is a lot of fun, right?
Scrappy socks is a lot of fun because I like how you can play around with the colors, and in the end they still work.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, it's true. Janet says, I love that, Sylvia. I love that tea, Sylvia. It looks gorgeous. Yeah, it's really pretty. I love that too. Susanna says, oh wow, Jan, I cannot wait to see the Bombed Yarn sock yarn. Bombed Yarns sock yarn. Yes, please, we will have to see a picture either next week in the live or in our group, please. That is very important. Sylvia, your top is beautiful, says Rosemary.
Thank you.
Lynn says, okay, Lynn says she's having technical issues of my own. So I came off Zoom. We'll join you here instead. Oh, okay, no worries. We're just happy that you're here, Lynn. It seems like we're all struggling.
Technical difficulties during load shedding is a norm. So we're not going to stress about it. We can just take it in our strides.
It is load shedding. It is what it is. Janet says, Sylvia, are you going to the Australian Yarn Festival in Canberra on the 8th and the 9th of March?
No.
There's
Not
your
this time. No, I think this is the second year, but yeah, no. I would love to, but
I think we would all have to go to the Australian Yarn Festival, but I didn't ask me, Janet, but I will also not be going. I wish I could. I wish I could. Rosemary says your pattern sounds very interesting, Jalene. It does, right? Really interesting. Lishan says Poppy is gorgeous. I agree. Benita says, hello everyone. Hello Benita. I'm making some heel-less socks. Huh?
Is it just
No. I know exactly what she's talking about. There's a pattern where you switch it's like you knit the whole sock basically like in ribbing. But instead of the ribbing being all the way knit and pulls like it's offset the whole time, right? So that it creates a tube and that creates the form to fit any foot properly. There's a pattern like that. I will search for it, then I will let you know what the pattern is. It's also on my to-do list actually. I'm gonna look for it. Benita, I'm very excited to see that sock and how you actually feel about the fitting and all of that. So very excited to see your progress. Janet says, I will send one. I have finished the January socks. I will post them too. So Janet will post that in the group. And then Lishan says, I'm finishing off my January colorwork cuff club socks. That is from Summerly Knits. That Lishan is busy with. So she's finishing off her January colorwork cuff club socks today and then casting on a pair of Samantha West's control toe socks. Okay, so Samantha West is also a South African designer. You need to go look at her work. Beautiful patterns. Beautiful colorwork patterns as well. So that is exciting. Lishan can't wait to see that. And Janet says, okay, one day, I would love that for us to come. Imagine
going to on a at this stage I don't care which yarn retreat or yarn show it is. I just want the yarn show. I think the closest one will only be the Karoo for us. But yes, I would love to experience either I think it's Edinburgh one.
Yes.
In Ireland. Or then
can you imagine Ireland?
I can only imagine that one or even the Australian one. I would love to go there.
Or the Cape Town one.
We have a really nice one, similar to like Rhinebeck in July. It's called Australian Wool and Sheep Show. We call it Bendigo. It's in the same town as the wool mill.
Because we can go visit all the peoples. We can go visit Susanna, Sylvia, Yvette, Judith.
Yeah.
Who else? I'm missing people. I feel like I'm missing people. There's a few people from Australia that we can go visit.
Yeah, you don't need to pay for accommodation.
No.
I've got a spare bedroom.
Yay! All right, so I'm going to read the comments in a bit again. I think it's Anita. So firstly, Anita, I think you need to sit a bit closer. Can you hear Anita? Wow.
Not as well as you, but we can.
Get a bit closer.
Scooch closer. It's hot. We need to have.
It's a lot. It's really hard. Oh, where's your water? So fun with water. This top. I want to know about your top that you're wearing.
This is not a pattern. The top is not a pattern. It's a gift. Maybe I can quickly stand up as a pattern. It's a carrot top.
Oh wait, let me spotlight us. Because then it will be bigger on the screen for the people watching.
It's a crochet top that my mom crocheted for me 1 year for my birthday. So she made it basically out of her head, and she crocheted the top. So
that is amazing.
It's amazing, yes.
I gave her a pattern idea, but she made the rest of the top totally out of her head. she's not very good in following patterns.
That's amazing. But it's our specialist that to have
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
from your mom.
Yeah, it's very special. And it's nice and cool, perfect for our weather here.
Yeah, true. So
Okay.
show us, what are you gonna make?
Okay, first of all, this is what my sock looks like. It's only almost a toe.
Oh, so you're doing toe up socks,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
turn it around.
Turn it around. Oh, you see, that's the extent of what I know about toe up socks.
There's the right side.
Oh, there's a stockinette, I see, yes.
So I just sit here and cast that on now.
Oh, wow.
So this is this, and then this is my husband's sock.
But which is going to be a vanilla sock?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
This morning when I collected my yarn, they by is that?
Estereza by the
Yeah, my Estereza yarn.
Did you go to the Boeremarkt?
Yeah.
So it's like a market, it's like almost like a vegetable farmer's market. It's a farmer's market.
Yeah. She showed me the pattern she's currently working on, and this has the nicest cables on. So I want to go and look for a pattern that has cables. I want to do cables.
Oh, you want to do cable socks. Interesting.
Yeah. So this is the yarn for my husband. I have 3 pairs of socks I want to start.
3 pairs of socks for February. Interesting.
So that's the 1 pair for my husband. He picked the yarn himself. He gets very good in picking yarn.
Love it. Love the colors.
And this is interesting. This is 83.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay, so it's 80% merino, superwash wool, and 20% nylon.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say state merino. Let me just see.
It's just, I think it's 80%.
Oh, it's the light is too severe. I'm trying. It's not working properly.
Okay. This is for a friend. Okay?
Yeah.
She's for sure not worthy. She loves her socks. Jalene knows the friend
I
because
wanted to guess who's the friend.
she exercised with us.
Yes, no, I knew somebody immediately.
We know with the friend.
we do exercising. We join the same exercise group in the morning. So 5 o'clock in the mornings we are exercising together.
So this is for that friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
She's for sure not worthy. So that's her socks.
Yeah, she's awesome. This is also
75-25.
yeah, 75-25.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's her colors.
Yeah,
Pink
it
and
is.
purple
She
is
loves things.
pink and purple is her colors, and I can say it openly because I promise you she won't be watching. So she doesn't know.
I'm gonna tell her to watch on Monday. Elaine, I think you need to watch my YouTube lives. You need to start because then you might know. Okay, before you show that.
I'm not going to show this.
Yeah, because I'm gonna open my package.
Because this is for me.
Is that for you?
This is for me. So I'm not going to show those now. Jalene will show hers, and then you can see how it looks caked up.
She's using the same yarn as me.
Yeah, this is not the best caked up, but it's there.
All right, so let me start to show you my things. Maybe let's quickly look at the comments again. Maybe you can handle the comments on this side. Where are we? Okay, here's Benita. I have made them before. This is now Benita. I remember she's doing the heelless socks, where we said it's an offset rib pattern, if I remember correctly. She says, I've made them before and they fit really nicely, and it's wonderful to make for a gift because you don't have to know the exact shoe size. Yeah, that's making sense. I really want to still do that. Yeah, when I have a moment during the live, I will quickly try to search for it. I think I've put it actually in my favorites. I hope I did. Rosemary says, I crocheted a pair of socks last year, one of Martha Mitchell's designs, and I really enjoyed them. That is so awesome, Rosemary. I love that crochet is getting love too. I have caked up yarn for 2 sets of socks, so I definitely will crochet your sock pattern, Julie. That makes me happy. Tanya says, now I also want to make cable socks. Tanya, go for it. Go for it.
I'm going to look for a pattern. Because I started the toe, I know I have a little bit of leeway to go before I get to the pattern.
Before you can actually decide for real.
Yeah. So then I have a little bit of leeway and then I can decide for sure. But I want a cable pattern. That I'm sure of.
Okay, I'm quickly trying to look for that socks. I know I had that socks. And my intention was...
Jalene, I found another pair. It's called Magic Heel Socks.
I wonder if it's not that. No,
No,
that
No.
one looks very much like the one I'm actually going to knit.
Yeah,
good-
this is by Julie Joel. I think she's Autumn. Yeah, the Autumn Acorn. She has a YouTube channel.
Oh wow! Please share that pattern in the group. That would
Sorry?
be. Please share that pattern link in the group.
Sure.
I'm quickly just going through my favorites list on Ravelry to see if I can find it quick. No. Okay, I'm gonna. There's that. I don't think I've saved it. Okay, but let me show you.
Benita can share with us just the link.
Yes, Benita, can you please share the pattern link for that also on the group? That's a great idea. Thanks. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, let me just take a sip of water. All right. So the first pair of socks, I want to make 3 pairs of socks. Okay, the first pair that I'm gonna make is border collie socks.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just spotlight it again. This was gifted. This pattern was actually gifted to me by, I think, Susanna, in fact. Right? Because we've got a border collie Charlotte, and it's needed to be made, right? So I'm gonna use this color yarn from Cowgirl Blues. Wait, let me just see what's the color name. Charcoal. It's a Cowgirl Blues yarn, proper sock, 75-25 sock, so 75% superwash, 25% nylon. It's the charcoal colorway, and then it's an undyed skein of 75-25. So I'm gonna be doing the socks. So excited about that.
Very good.
Then the next pair of socks, this is the pair that the pattern that actually looks very similar to what you just shown, Sylvia, is the Good Run socks from Berg Fiber. Oh, I didn't say the pattern name. Oh, you saw the name on the screen, right? Because this is a very
Obvious.
This is a very difficult name to
remember.
Alzbeta
the
Letrova something. You see, I'm trying to talk Koza here. It's not working out. So I think it's like a Russian designer.
Yeah, I think it's Alzbeta. Yeah.
Oh wow! Just it's Sylvia throwing the name out there. And then the Good Run socks is from Berg Fiber, Burgo Garnet. I'm very excited about this. This pattern is also, you don't do a heel flap or anything like that. It's a straight down knit sock. Interesting sock. I'm just trying to see now. Unfortunately, there is now not. Let me just fold this so that I don't show you the pattern. I don't know if you can see, but this is the heel. But the heel is constructed by ribbing at the sides and increases, but there's no stopping for the heel or doing a heel turn or anything like that. So it's straight knitting from top to bottom. So that's my second pair of socks. And then my third pair of socks that I want to do is, and the second pair of socks I'm going to make with the Esteriza We Love Sock Along collaboration with myself. So I just gave color options to Esther and Teresa and said, this is what I want. I love a little bit of red, purple, maybe pinkish, and she created this beautiful colorway. Let me show you. So I love the socks. I think it's so pretty. So
very nice colors.
If yours turn, put yours closer to mine. Mine is already close. So thank you, Esther, for approaching me to do this collaboration. It was a lot of fun. She really took a lot of brunt and also things off my hands when I was so sick and hospitalized. There was a few things that I needed to do that I just couldn't get to. But I love it. So for those of you that has actually bought the set, do you love it? I hope you love it because I do. It's so pretty. Do you like it?
I love it. You will see I posted a little short where I showed the exercise of cooking up the yarn. This was the yarn I was spinning up. I knew that when it's spinning, you won't be able to see the yarn. So this is the yarn I was actually taking up.
Oh, that's so
morning.
awesome. And then there's a little gift together with a sock set. Let me just show you. It's now. Why is it now like that? Come on, man. Be nice. Be nice. Okay. It's 2 stitch markers like that. Love it.
That's actually what I'm wondering is, maybe we must ask the people online and everywhere, how much stitch markers do you use on your sock? Because I think all of us use stitch markers on our sock. And maybe we should ask, how many do you use?
Yeah, if you knit or crochet a pair of socks, how many stitch markers do you use? And how do you utilize your stitch markers? Wait, Sylvia is showing us. Let me remove my spotlight.
So I have one for the beginning of the round.
Yes.
And then I put every 10 rounds, I put just a light ball. Hang on, where are they? They're here somewhere. Just a light ball marker, stitch marker to mark every 10 rounds. So then I don't have to count every time.
That is my strategy also.
Oh, here, just a normal.
Yes, bulk stitch markers. You can't have enough of that, right? And also you can't have enough of that because you will find it everywhere. In your car, in your couch, in your bed, wherever you are with your knitting. It's like when you have Tupperware, plastic bowls and socks. Same story. You always lose one sock. Like I'm sure there's a party somewhere where you will find stitch markers, lids of plastic containers, and missing socks. Like that's what I feel like.
I think maybe the stitch markers is keeping the socks together, the missing socks together. Because my box stitch markers is everywhere. My husband is like, when he comes in there, he says, "Oh, here's another one for yours."
They always disappear in the couch.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm just quickly looking at the comments. Janet says, it's funny how we all want different countries' yarn. I would so love to come and buy lots of SA yarn and see the festivals there, and we all have FOMO. It's so true, right? Dead Fairy Crafts, hello. She says, I'm busy with the good run socks as well. Oh, right. That is so awesome. I'm really excited to knit those socks. Janet says, love those, Jalene. Michelle says, I love the colors. So Valentine-ish. Janet says, that heel looks amazing, Jalene. Yeah, I'm very excited to try that socks. Michelle says, ooh, and the little stitch markers. Benita says, please tell me again the name of the sock without the heel that you're making, Jalene, please. Okay, so it is the Good Run socks. I'm going to just quickly spotlight us again. And then I also want to hear from Jalene how she utilizes, I hope you can see, Benita, Good Run socks. What I'll do is I'll also remind me, Anita, to put the pattern link in our community group as well, in our sock group. Before I read on the comments, Jalene, is there a specific way that you utilize stitch markers in your crochet sock patterns?
Usually the toe is worked in a spiral without joining, so I will always have a stitch marker at the beginning of the round.
Right.
And then once you have to start doing the gusset, I'll have 2 stitch markers, the one for the one side and the other side where the gusset is placed.
All right, interesting.
So it's always just 2 stitch markers, well, per sock.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Okay, and then when you get to like the length of your foot, for instance, how does the pattern your wanderer sock work? Is it top to it's from toe up, right?
So up, yes.
Yeah. So determining, or maybe the leg length or anything like that, you don't specify your amount of rows per leg, or how do you
That's
count the rows?
I specify the amount of rows you have to make, and then I have a portion of description where I explain how to adjust it. So
Oh,
I have
wow.
the amount of rows you have to make per size,
Okay.
and then how to adjust it according to your foot.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
Yes, I love that. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, let's get to have comments again. Oh, it goes quick. I'm so happy. Everyone is so talkative. There we are. If I knit vanilla socks, I put a stitch marker every 10 rounds. Yeah, Benita, I think I do that too. Anita does that too.
Yeah, on a foot part, yes. Because I knit two together socks, né?
Yes.
I do magic glue two together. So on the foot part, yes, I count because of I know the size of the foot because I've knit so many. I know exactly size. But on the leg, no, I don't.
Okay.
Because both my socks will automatically be the same length because I'm knitting them together.
Yeah.
So no, but where I do use a lot is because I do the toe up on the gusset part, no, on the increase part of the foot. I use extra so that I can mark the round because you must know on the toe up increase every second round. So I just use a little marker to separate my increase socks and then one for the row that I must increase on. So then I use, I think it's 1, 2, 4, 5 stitch markers on the foot part of a sock.
Okay, interesting.
On the increase part.
All right.
Jalene, can I talk about another one? Because there's last night I watched another YouTube channel. It's the Playful Knitter. I think she's in Norway or something.
Yes.
And last night she featured Cowgirl Blues yarn on her thing.
Oh,
and
she probably went to work knitting. Did she go there?
No, somebody gifted her a skein to give away on her channel.
Oh wow! Cool.
So she has a Cowgirl Blue that she's giving away this week on her channel because she's also a sock knitter and a very playing music and sock. So she's all into that. But then that is so cool that I'm looking at the overseas channel and they're giving away South African yarn.
Yeah, that is
so cool.
I can imagine.
Super
that is
cool.
awesome. Oh wow! But she does have stores in Europe and America, and I think in Australia as well. I'm not 100% sure though. That is what is the word? I wanted to say stocking. Thank you. Stocking the her yarn. So she's actually exporting to those
countries.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. So she's got Europe countries that she does supply with her yarns.
But that was yarn that was gifted to her.
Wow.
To be given.
That's so cool. Oh wow. I need to go watch that.
Yeah.
Janet says, so sorry to hear that you were not well, Jalene. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, I'm very, very, very grateful. Lynn says, I used one to indicate the front and one for the beginning of round and one for every 10 rounds. Yes, that is my method too. Yes?
Now,
Lynn says, I collect stitch markers at the same rate that I collect yarn. So if you watch here, let me show you. Here at the back of my, wait, let me show you. At the back of my yarn store, I'm talking louder, thinking that if I'm going away, you can't hear me, right? So
We can hear you.
Sorry about that. But this container was made by a friend. Maybe I can take it off. This was made by a friend. And it's got all my stitch markers, my clay stitch markers on. How pretty is that?
That's so nice.
It's Jalene's collection of stitch markers.
Yeah, it's like, this is my stitch marker collection.
And it's displayed them very nicely.
Right? Isn't it so pretty? Really? You?
Luckily, you don't have to have projects for all those stitch markers.
Yeah, Nick, can you imagine? My word count would have been so high.
Good.
My word count would have been.
Or one very big project, or one very big lazy project.
So, Lynn, I feel your pain there. Or not pain, pleasure. Leishan says, ha ha ha, I'm always losing one of my stitch markers, especially when I'm busy with a heel flap. Yeah, oh. It drives my husband crazy because then we all have to search for it. That is so relatable of how we're pulling our family members within our knitting dramas, right? Crises, you know, like, oh my word, where's those round ones? I've dropped it. So you need to look for it. Where is it? Everyone is on the floor. Everyone is digging between the couches.
On the 17th of January, we took my older son to Johannesburg. He was flying back to America for his work. Right? But I was knitting in the car on my lace project. And then now, even we're still cleaning out the cars, this is, I find another stitch marker. Use your stitch marker. I put your stitch marker in the front of the car. That little bucket that's in the front of the car. It's putting
The cup holder?
Yeah, no, not the cup holder. The cup holders is here, but there's a little space.
Oh, yes.
He's putting all the stitch markers you find in the car. He's putting there.
That is so funny. Oh. Rosemary says, I also bought that sock set and my knitted socks will be made of it. It's a beautiful sock set. Thanks for the collaboration. Oh, I'm so happy you love it, Rosemary. Tanya says, I use a row counter for my beginning of round and one for my middle of row. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I also have 2 stitch markers when I'm knitting in the round. In the middle of the rows to separate the back and the front.
Okay, yeah.
And then I also have I place every 10 stitches I place on the front of my leg, of my foot, so that I know that's the front.
Yeah.
And also when I do the heel flap, I mark my first, doesn't matter, heel flap. When I do a slip stitch heel flap, I will mark the slip stitch, right? And then I know I need to count all those slip stitches for how many times I need to do the repeat. Yeah. That's what I do also. Yeah.
Okay. With the toe up, you don't need to count those repeat because you decrease in those stitches. So when you're done decreasing, you're done with the heel flap.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So that you don't have to count them. I'll show you when I get.
Okay.
When we a bit later on.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
And then with magic loop, because I'm knitting to the time,
Yeah.
I just mark the beginning of the row because then on the other side it's where I turn for because the other side is a sock.
Yes.
So you can see the new socks is already marked your back.
Okay, interesting. All right. Miranda. Hello, Miranda. She says, I use one for the beginning of the round. I use a little booklet and I keep track of every round I knit. And I also keep track when I increase or decrease. Yes. That's a good method. Death Fairy Craft says, what is your preference on knitting socks? Toe up or cuff down? So this is a great, you know what we can do? Wait. Let me just quickly go to my YouTube studio quickly. We can do a poll on here. Let's do a poll. Let's see who will win this. So it doesn't matter if you are doing crochet or you're doing knitting or you're doing cuff down socks or toe up. What is your preference, sock preference? Okay, let's vote. Janet says, I also use the light bulbs markers and I use a green, blue and red stitch marker for the gusset decreases, green for beginning of round, blue for first decrease and red for second decrease. Janet is so organized, right?
Very much organized.
With my luck, I would be like, oh my word, what is green again? What is blue again? I will have to like a note sheet. Like blue equals beginning of round. Like I would not remember. But she's so confident in knowing. She's been obviously using that method for so long, so she knows her colors. But I would be so like I would never know what my color. What does green mean again? What does green mean again? All right, let's quickly see what is 60% cuff down is currently winning. It's not. It's close.
Well, at least we 50-50.
Yes.
Up, you cuff down.
Yes, and I have knitted toe up socks.
Yeah. I've knitted cuff down socks as well.
Yes.
I've knitted cuff
but
down.
my
socks.
preference is cuff down, and I just had a bad instance I think last year where I got a hole in my socks. And what sock would that be that I get the hole in?
The one with toe up.
Toe up socks. It was my toe up socks at my toes. So I'm definitely sure it has something to do with toe up socks.
I'll show her the right way of doing the toe up socks.
Which method do you use to cast on your toe ups?
The Judy.
Yes, Judy cast on.
Yeah.
Yes, I used that cast on.
I don't know how to do it, but it's fine.
Yes. Janet is laughing at us. She says, green means go. Oh, yes. Okay, that makes sense. I'm a cuff down. Can't find the pole. I think it's so typical. There's a lot of us that doesn't know where's the pole. I mean, it is what it is. All right. So, yes. So, this is going to be my Kudran socks. I'm going to make my Kudran socks from this. Then I'm also going to make a shorter pair of socks. Now, in December month, we did the make along on the Hidden Gems shawl. It's a knit pattern that's actually freely available from Artifacts of Appreciation. What is her name? Lindsay Wong. And Lindsay actually also has a shorty sock recipe on her website. So Artifacts of Appreciation. I have actually linked that pattern last night, I think, in the group.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. You might have, but I might have.
I think so.
Yeah. Thanks, Julmi. I've put it on the group yesterday. For those that might be interested, it's a free pattern from her website as well. That I also want to try. So I've got 3 sock patterns that I want to attempt during this month. That's my plan. All right. So I'm going to try to start with a cast on, because this is indeed a cast on party. And we have just a little bit more than 20 minutes left. No, I'm lying. 10 minutes, right? What's the time? Yeah. A little bit more than 10 minutes left for this live. And I have not, it's a cast on party, and I have not casted on anything. So let me just try to look for my needles. Are you still fine with water? Yeah. You don't want to have it refilled? Not yet. I want my water refilled. Leafy? Oh, dankie Poppy. Let's leave the water. Thank you. Such a good husband. Really, really grateful. Okay, so the Goodrun socks actually ask for 2.25 millimeters, yes, needles. I will be knitting mine on a 9-inch circular. You know I love my 9-inch circulars. Love. I used to love the higher needles, 9 inches. But since I have discovered the Symphony Knit Pro 9-inch needles, I am in love. The higher are very sharp. So it's a lovely needle, but it tends to break my finger, my skin. So I have to, when I knit with the higher, I need to like do it like a plaster or something over my finger when I knit, so I can just protect my skin a little bit. So the Symphonies is really much better in that way. So that's why I love them. So here's my 2.25s, and let me start. Oh, no, I can't do the Goodrun socks because I'm going to make it with this. Okay, I'm going to make, I'm going to see how disorganized I am in this yarn studio today. Okay, so the Border Collie socks, I quickly went through this morning. I'm really excited to knit the socks. This is also calling for a 2.25, but then when you do the color work, you need to have a 3 millimeter needle, which I don't think I actually have, but I have a 2.75. Oh, thank you, Lippy. But you power right for me. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. I'm still on power right. I had a little bit of a, I don't know, food poisoning on Saturday, or on Thursday, I mean.
Jalene, I would snap these these needles.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so scared of using these thin wooden needles. I think my grip is too tight. That's why I prefer the steel needles, this mindful, oh wow, needles, because I won't snap them. But the wooden needles I would snap.
But I don't think Knit Pro has 9-inch in steel needles. I've got Chaigu as well. I've got Chaigu steel
Yeah,
ones.
I've got Chaigu one.
Yes, I've got Chaigu bamboo ones, also 9-inch. Oh, but then I have almost the whole set of needles for the symphonies in interchangeables, and I'm a big symphony fan. I'm
scared of it. The thicker symphony needles are used, right? But the thinner ones, because my grip is very tight.
Yes.
So I'm really scared I'm going to snap them. I'm so scared of snapping the needle.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, I have a few 2.25s, I will be honest. I have I think 4 of them because I use them so much. Like I have sometimes multiple socks on the go, and then I just need more. So I have a stash of 2.25s. And the other day, my needle actually came loose from the what do you call this thing? From the cord. And I use super glue. I press the plastic. There's like a point going into the needle. I press the pointy back into the super glue, and then I was and I was just holding it, and now it's working again.
I also got my one pair of interchangeable needles. The cable also came out here.
Yeah,
I did exactly. And the other thing that I also did is I took the glue gun.
Yeah.
And I heated up the spot a little bit before I put the super glue in. So then
that's good, yes. But now there's no problem. It's working perfectly. But what I wanted to say about the border collie socks. So it's asking for 3mm needles. It's fine. I'm going to use my 2.75s and I'll just wing it. But I think this is afterthought use. I think this is an afterthought use. Yes, yes. Yes. So this is going to be, I've done an afterthought heel in my toe-up socks. It was Andrea Maori socks. That toe-up socks, that was giving me problems last year. So I've never, it's not really an afterthought heel. It's actually a pre-thought heel because when you
mark it.
Yes, when you mark it 2 rows and cut between those 2 markers, right?
Yeah.
That for me is a pre-thought heel. When you do a real afterthought heel, it's like everything has been knitted and now you have to go back and pick up stitches, not without markings, not where there's been markings set prior.
Yeah.
So this is actually a pre-thought heel, but yeah, let's call it an afterthought heel because I don't know. You can fight me, it's fine. It's fine. It's hot anyway, so it's like having a fire here, right? It's so hot in here. Let's quickly Lynn says Knit Pro Nova. Oh, has 9-inch metals. No way. Okay, I have to look for those, Lynn. Those have become my favorite. Lynn, I need Novas. I need to make an order with Arthur Bales. I buy my stuff from Arthur Bales.
And they have a sale this weekend.
This weekend?
Yes.
No, but you know what, ne? I went on their website. Well, it's probably been 2 weeks ago. But they didn't have 9-inch circulars because I wanted to buy more 2.25s. Can you believe it? Yes, I've said it. So, but there was no 9-inch available, so I don't think they have currently. But I am definitely gonna look for that because I think that will also be enjoyable to knit on. Janet says a 2.75 is better. It works perfectly, and don't be afraid to have a 7 or 8 or 9 stitch float. If you keep catching your sock, it will be tight. I've had that happen. You know, Janet, I agree with you fully. I've come to realize that if you do color work and you try to catch your floats too much, it makes the socks very tight. In fact, I don't even try to catch floats anymore on my socks.
I think is it Sharon Stone? She says do not catch floats.
Yeah, I don't
in
catch
the
floats.
colorwork socks.
I don't. I
Yeah.
stopped doing it. Yes.
I had a pair of colorwork socks. I could not get them over my wheel. So I cut them off and I like fingerless myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever to
So
do
I
that.
cut off the colorwork part. I knit for myself fingerless mitts, and I just knitted
Yes.
the leg part.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
That is a great
because I
idea.
could not get them over, and it was beautiful colorwork. So that's what I did.
Oh, wow. Lynn says, I've snapped way too many Knit Pro symphonies. She sounds like you.
Yeah, it sounds like me.
Why are you so aggressive with your needles, Anita and Lynn?
Yeah, I've just got a tight grip on the knitting.
Tanya says, Adi sock windows have a short and a long needle. It's my best and they are metal. Oh, they are working also very well. I've got one pair. I don't know. Do you call them a pair? No, probably just one needle, right? I don't know. But I have one and they work really well. That would be actually my suggestion. If you want to go over from Magic Loop and you want to explore 9-inch, the Adi sock window is a very great way to do that. To start out off with that. It really works well. Lynn says, Tanya, that's my other favorite. Benita says, my favorite 9-inch metal circulars is the Adi sock window. You see, it's a favorite for all of you. Lynn says, oh, here it is. I have a stash of Knit Pro Novas. Jalene, we can chat.
It's again not who you know, who wants to know you.
It's who you know. It's who you know. Okay, Lynn, we will talk. Janet says Charlotte Stone. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's Charlotte Stone.
Oh, Charlotte, not Cheryl.
Yeah. She's got beautiful sock patterns as well. Right?
She does.
No, that's what I'm thinking about. Yes. Janet says also, if you do your color work with the sock inside out, yes. The color work is better to have more stretch. Yes.
Somebody said it on one of the lives.
It works really well.
Yeah.
Yes, it really, really works well. So you just push you're on the other way around and you knit. So where you have your work, normally on the outside is your right side. You just have it on the inside and you remain normally knitting. But you just flip it inside out. It works perfectly to assist with
color work.
Color work, yes. Works very well. Absolutely. All right. We are almost at the end of the live. Can you believe it?
Oh my word.
It's crazy how the time goes by, yes, when you're having so much fun.
Yeah. Knitting is fun, so
Yeah, it is, right? Any last words from Jalene?
No, none.
Jalene seems so peaceful there at the West Coast. You know,
I'm too far from the coast to have the cool air. It's
Oh,
quite
no.
hot.
oh no, that's horrible.
Yeah.
We are very far away from the coast.
we're very hot.
We are very hot. I think it's like 38 something. It's 38 degrees today, Baz, right?
Yeah. It's in 38 or 35. It doesn't
No,
matter.
it's definitely not 35. Let me just quickly see. Oh, there's your needles. I almost took your needles.
Yeah, I'm still on that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to see it. Oh, it's currently 36. Yeah. No. It's tomorrow it will be 37, but it feels like super hot today.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's a drying.
Yeah, it's a dry heat. Yeah, no. I'm definitely gonna jump into I always said aeroplane in the pool. Yeah, any last words from you?
Got that much done. So I've got another 6 rows to go and then I can start on the body.
That's amazing. That is beautiful. I love those colors. I'm excited to see how it's going to knit up, really. Oh, it's beautiful. Very interesting. Love it. All right, let's hear the last comments from all of you watching us on YouTube. Janet says, have you seen her interview with Irina from Fiber Chats? No, I don't think I've seen that one. I need to go see that one. That I need to go see. I will go and have a look, Janet, definitely. Any last comments from you?
Two toes started, but I see I made a mistake. I will fix it later.
What is the mistake?
The 2 toes are connected.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
fix it, don't worry. I know this is not the first time it happened, but takes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's the 2 tones. Started, done.
Nice. I have absolutely nothing to show you. Absolutely nothing, but I will show you later today. I'm trying to keep all the buttons afloat when we are doing a live. So, but next time I will show you some progress. Charlotte is wonderful, says Janet. I really need to go watch that. Any last minute? Do you also want to say something?
No. Thank you, everybody, and let's knit socks.
Yes, I'm very excited. Anita, thank you for coming to join me.
It's nice.
In my yarn today. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's fun. All right, Miranda says, thank you everyone for a lovely hour. Have a nice weekend. Rosemary says, enjoy the sock knitting and crocheting. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Rosemary. I want to say a special thank you to Anita for coming to join me. Thank you for observing all the chaos prior to going live. It was it was crazy. Julmi, it was lovely having you join us, as well as Sylvia. It was lovely. I hope I see you next week again. I'm so excited about the crochet socks. So for those that is actually crocheting socks, it would be wonderful if you can join us next week here on Zoom so that we can see your progress and talk about your crochet socks as well. And yes, I had so much fun. Janet says, thank you, Jalene. So nice to see you all. Sorry, I wasn't on Zoom. I have a she's got the grandkids over. It's a little bit busy. So I look like one-eyed monster. She's got a sty, so I look like a one-eyed monster. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Benita says, happy knitting, everyone. All right. Much love to all of you. Enjoy your sock knitting and your crocheting your socks. I'm really excited to see what we're all going to do and how we're going to progress, and to hear maybe at the end of February how many pairs of socks we did, and hopefully also see the progress on Julmi's design, which is busy with. I'm not pressurizing you, Julmi. Not at all.
No pressure.
Thank
pressure.
you, Jalene. Thank
No
you.
pressure. But I'm really excited because I think we need more crochet socks in the
Yes.
world. Yeah,
I hope it works out.
Yeah, I hope so too. All right. Much love to everyone. Tanya also says, Brita says, happy knitting, everyone. Tanya says, enjoy your making. Thanks for the live. Much love to all of you. Go well. Enjoy your weekend. And then we'll see each other next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, just for information's sake, Cuff Down is winning with 7%, 57%. Interesting. Okay, bye.